Today, we will be discussing the 10 suggested basic rules of etiquette to avoid your online and offline relationship. The first one, making real people the priority is essential in creating a positive and inclusive environment. By prioritizing real people, we can acknowledge their values, emotions, and needs, and foster genuine connections and empathy. It's crucial to listen actively and communicate effectively. Kaya kapag marami kang taong kausap, tapos nag-ring yung phone mo o may tumatawag, huwag mo itong sagutin sa harap nila. Pero kung ito ay mahalaga, humingi ka ng paumanhin sa pagkuha ng tawag. The second one, use respectful language. It means communicating in a way that shows consideration, kindness, and courtesy towards others. It involves being mindful of the words you choose, avoiding offensive or derogatory language. Kaya mag-ingat tayo sa ating sasabihin at kung paano natin ito sasabihin. Huwag gumamit ng naka-all caps lock dahil ang naka-all cap ay karaniwang itinuturing na sumisigaw. Mas mabuting gumamit ng kaaya-ayang mga salita sa pakikiusap at pasalamat. The third one, share with discretion. Share with discretion is essential in maintaining privacy, security, and healthy relationship to both online and offline contexts. It involves being mindful of the content, information, and personal details that you share with others. Kaya halimbawa kapag meron tayong problema, ay huwag natin idaan sa social media at iwasan din ang pagkalat-kalat ng mga malalaswang trato. At iwasan din ang paggamit ng mga hindi kaya-ayang mga salita. The fourth one, don't exclude others. It means ensuring that all individuals are included, valued, respected in social interactions, activities, and environments. Also, be careful with online jokes, and if you have a funny comment about your post that involving somebody else, much better na you send that comment in private. Don't embarrass by the persons in your bigger group with your obscure comment. And the fifth one, choose friends wisely. Choosing friends wisely is indeed important, right? Kaya mag-ingat tayo sa pagpapadala ng friend request. Siguraduhin natin alamin muna ang mga tao gusto natin maging kaibigan sa social media. Kasi if you don't want to be in touch with someone, don't add them. And the remaining rules will be discussed by my co-reporter, Ms. Joanna H. Butigan.
So, I am Joanna H. Butigan. So, I am here to continue the report of Ms. Juliana Ulidan. The sixth one, don't email large file. So, one of the fundamental rules of digital etiquette is to avoid sending large files via email. Attaching bulky files can overload the recipient's server, which causes inconvenience. So, if you need to send large file to your colleagues, instead of emailing it, you should upload the file to a cloud search platform such as Google Drive or Dropbox or Dropbox, and then share the link with them. Sa pamamagitan nito, maaari nilang ma-download ang file mula sa link na hindi kinakailangang ma-download ng buong file. So this ensures that the file transfer is efficient and doesn't burden the recipient's system. So the seventh one is respect people's privacy. So respect people's privacy. Don't forward information sent to you without checking the original sender first. Use BCC or blind carbon copy rather than CC if we're sending, or CC or carbon copy if we're sending something to more than one person. So you might think that we are all friends online, but your friends may not want their names and or acquaintances that they do not even know. So, and remember, if you tag people online, others can access pictures of those people unless they have adjusted their privacy settings. And the 8th one, fact check before posting. So it is crucial to fact check before posting videos or sharing content online. Sa panahon ngayon, madaling kumalat ang mga maling impormasyon o mga fake news, one-day forwarding messages or sharing unverified information, and verified information can lead to propagation of misinformation, which can have a negative consequences. So if you are unsure of the facts, email it to someone who does know, or just do a Google search. So don't be naive. If you think that forwarding the messages will give you good luck, but it's just a bad karma. And second to the last, respond to email promptly. By all means, ignore and delete spam, unsolicited messages, and crazy stuff. But if you have given someone your email and you are in a position where people can reasonably contact you by your email address and your email address is public, have the courtesy to reply to their messages. So we could say mag-reply ka within 2 weeks. So if it is going to take longer, don't simply ignore messages just because you don't want to give the answer. So if you think that the question is hard for them, if you think that the question being thrown by you is hard, simply email them and tell them that that it is a difficult question, and they might be better off seeking it the information elsewhere na mas may malalaman doon sa question sa iyo. And the last one, update online information. So don't leave inaccurate information online just because you can't be bothered updating your website. If you are going to be unavailable, for example, don't leave your hours of operation. Don't leave hours of operation indicating you will be available. If you can keep your website up to date, take it down. So that would be all, and I thank you. So in conclusion, I'll just read what I noted with my cell phone. So in conclusion, the rules of etiquette are just as important in cyberspace as they are in the real world. And the evidence of poor etiquette can stick around to haunt you for much longer. Following these basic rules, which are the 10 basic rules of etiquette to avoid